Okay, guys. Today's session will learn JavaScript. Okay, JavaScript for loop or loop concept. Okay, there are different kind of a loop. So why we use the loop? Okay, the loop is used to iterate or to perform some loop operation. Means execute some code block multiple times. For that purpose, we use the loop. Okay, so the loop or execute block of code number of times. This is a definition for a loop. Okay, so there are different kind of a loop. So first loop means first thing in a loop, which is for loop and do while loop. These two loops are very important. Okay, for loop and do while loop. So as I will show you here, different kind of loops are here. You can see the different kind of loops are here. Okay, you can capture the notes if you want afterwards from this website. Okay, so there are different kind of loops are there. As you can see, for loop is there, for in loop is there, for off loop is there, while loop is there, and do while loop is there. But basically the important loop is for loop, for in loop, while, and do while. This for off loops is rarely used. Means many times we never use. I never use this loop. But these four kind of loops are very important. These four kind of loops are very important. Means which one? For loop, for in, while, and do while loop. Okay. So one by one we check the purpose of each loop. Okay. So moving up, so here they gave one simple example here. They want to do, they just want to print some details uh, there are some details in an array, and they display those details. Okay, we'll see what output they are showing here. Okay, and based on that we'll explore different kind of loops here. Okay, now see. Okay, so here in this example, this is a basic example. As we know, this is array. Okay, this is array. In this array, what they are doing? Okay, you know what is the array. What I'm doing, I just copy this array in a Visual Studio. Okay, I just copy this array in a Visual Studio and Visual Code, and I will show you how it execute. Okay, how it execute. I remove this section. I remove this section. Okay, and I put here control V. Okay, I remove this time. Okay, earlier. Okay, so now here you can see there is one array. You know the representation of array, which is in square block. Okay, after that there is one variable which is text, and there is another variable which is I. Okay, now here what they are doing, they just read the content from this array and display in one text variable. Okay, this is a string variable. See, you can see it's a string variable. Means JavaScript at JavaScript here we have set it null, means a empty string, and it will display the string variable. So what I will do, I will explain you how it works. Okay, so while here we have the for loop is here our initial loop is for loop is here. Means in a for loop, as I have told you, there are different kind of loop, but first thing start with the for loop. Okay, so in a for loop here, the syntax of a for loop is, you can see, I just go here and show you syntax quickly. Syntax of a for loop, this is the syntax of a for loop. Okay, this is the syntax. Here you can see statement 1, statement 2, and statement 3, which is separated by semicolon, not a comma. Many times people use the comma and mistake, there will be the error. Okay, so first statement, which is execute only once. Okay, first statement which is execute only once. Second statement, which is a conditional execution, means it check the condition. And third statement, it execute every time once the loop will loop through the code. See, this first statement, this is the first statement, which is, I'm saying, for loop, which is execute only one. Okay, only one first statement will execute only one. This is the second statement, which is for the condition, which is for the condition. Okay, so second statement which is for condition, and here is the third statement, which is this is the third statement which is execute every time this statement execute every time, means every time this statement will execute. Here is the condition, and this statement is execute only once. Okay, so this thing you should keep in mind, that the how these for loop statement are executed. Okay, here is the for is the keyword, then bracket, and then curly braces. Okay, and in that we have statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, and separated by semicolon. Okay, we can add multiple statement here, we can add by the comma separated, we can add multiple statement here by comma separated, we can add multiple statement here also with the comma separated. I will show you afterwards. We will know the how to add the multiple statement. Here in this code, I just copy this code here. Here we have array. This is the array. In this array, I say string text as the string and I. Okay, so as I have told you that here this is the first statement which will execute once, which will execute once. Okay, once, and this is a condition, this is a condition. What it gives, it gives me the condition, means what is the condition, less than cars length. Cars is an array having length 0 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, the length is 5, array length is sorry, 0 1 2 3 4 6 length, I think 6 is the length of array, and I is a 0. Now as I initialize here 0 initially in a statement 1, then there is a comma, then there is again the sorry, semicolon, then there is a semicolon, and this is the third statement which will execute recursively again and again, means once again. Again I'm telling you, means I'm trying to tell you that how it will execute. Okay, how it will execute. See, first this statement, first we come here. Okay, then what it will do, it will check the condition. Okay, it check the condition. Okay, condition is satisfied, then it enter into the just a moment, let me. Okay, so here first we enter here. Okay, then condition. If your condition satisfied, condition is true, then our code block will start executing. Okay, then what you're doing, this is a string, this is a text, is a string, it concatenate car I. Now I is a 0, means the zeroth position array element is BMW 0. This is the index position 1 2 3. This is the index position of array element. Okay, so this is index position, is the zeroth position, we concatenate it to the text. Now again after execution of this, then again your pointer, again it will goes to this here. Okay, it increment I value. Now I is a 0, I is a 0. Now I will become a 1 here, I will become a 1 here. It check the condition. Now length is a 6, and I is a 1. 1 is less than 6, 1 is less than 6, then condition is satisfied. Again enter here, it concatenate the value at the position 1. Again it will go here, then I value become 2 because I is plus plus. Then again check the condition. After that again it will enter here. So this process execute at a certain stage. Okay, at a certain stage, what happened, at a certain stage, now our car length is 6. Now it will execute and it come to here. Okay, array position index is 5. Okay, so we are at a 5 position, fifth position, means loop executed. Okay, and we are at 5 position. Audi will added here, Audi will concatenated here. After that pointer go here. Okay, I plus plus, means the value of I become a 6. Now again it will check here, then it goes to the condition, check the condition. 6 is less than 6, no, this condition failed, then it will directly jump to this statement. Okay, then it will not execute this statement because condition is false, and it start executing this. Now we'll see the output output of this. Okay, we'll just cancel and save this, and I will check the output. What is the output here? Okay, now let me open recent. Okay, so here we'll get the output. Receipt 12. Let me have saved. Control S. Now I'm checking the output. Property. There is no output on a screen. It seems that there's some issue on my page. So what is the issue? Because here I'm using the demo. Okay, demo. So I give the name here demo, because it did not find out the particular element ID with the demo. Now I have given the element ID. You can see BMW, Volvo, all are displayed here. Okay, and here they give the break means to new line. That's why it's a display in a new line. Okay, so how, like this way the for loop is executed. Okay, moving towards the next loop, which is now you understand how the for loop executed. Okay, statement 1. Okay, and here you can see, here in this example you can see there's a different way of writing the for loop. Okay, different way of writing the for loop. Here you can see, just to concentrate here, here is the comma and here is the semicolon. See, means statement 1 is from this to this. This is the statement 1. In this statement I'm doing two things. Okay, three things. I say I is 0. Okay, I also capture the length of my array, and also I say text is empty. Okay, text is empty. These three operations I'm doing in a first statement. This is the second statement, and this is the third statement. Okay, other execution same as it is. Now again, moving towards the statement, you understand statement 2. Often, statement 2 is used to evaluate the condition. As we discussed, statement 2 is this statement, which is always this statement. Okay, it's the middle statement in these two semicolon, which is for the condition. Okay, condition of the initial variable. This is not always the case. JavaScript does not care. Statement 2 is also option. If statement 2 returns true, then loop will start over and again, and it will return a false, and loop will end. Okay, so what they want to say, here if here what we are doing, if I'm not writing the statement 2, I'm not writing the statement 2, then what happens in the process of execution, it will go into the infinite loop. See, and your browser will go into the hang stage. Okay, see my browser is now, I'm not able to click here. See, I'm not able to click middle of the, because my browser goes in a hang mode. Why? Because here is no condition, for loop is in go into the infinite loop. I'm not able to click here. Okay, I need to just refresh, then immediately will stop. Okay, so you are getting, just a minute, it's stopping now. Because what happened, I have removed the condition 2. The condition, sorry, statement 2, the purpose of a statement 2 is to give the condition. Okay, see, browser is in, still the browser is in hang mode, because our now it's refreshed. Now that for loop execution stop. See, I'm not able to perform anything now, still now also. I just close this. Oh, see, okay, now it's working, because I gave the infinite condition. I did not give the any condition in the loop. Okay, in a loop. That's why its loop goes in a infinite mode, and it's continuously it goes in a execution. Okay, now you understand the purpose of the statements. Okay, statement 1, statement 2, and statement 3. The purpose of a statement 3 is generally is use statement 3. See, statement 3 is here. uh, to increment or decrement the variable. Okay, the increment or decrement, here also you can see we use, we, sorry, here you can see in earlier case here we use it for the increment the I value, but he, in this case they remove the increment here, they remove the statement 3 here, they omitted statement 3 and they put that condition here. See, I plus plus condition is here. Okay, so if you remove from here means that thing is optional, but syntax is remains same. You need to give in the semicolon here. Okay, so those things are optional, but you need to write the proper syntax, otherwise you will get an error. Okay, so this is about the for loop. Okay, now we move into the for in loop. Okay, for in loop, so sometimes the for in loop is a very important. For in loop is a very important while you are working with the object. Okay, Prop- through means you are loop through the object properties. What I'm saying, when you loop through the properties of a object, so you know how to write the object is the key value pair. Okay, or here also we'll explore object is the key value pair. Okay, in our object video you know the what is the object is the key value pair. But in this object, if you want to iterate through the properties of the object, then you need to go with the for in loop. Okay, so then we need to work on the for in loop. Then you need to work out on a for in loop. Means what the for in loop is doing, just I'll show you. I copy this here. If I copy the content here and put it here, I copy the content here and put it here. See, now here what happening, they just take one demo, just paragraph. See, paragraph HTML as a demo to display the output. Here you can see text is the blank string, empty string, then first name, last name and age. Okay, these are the key and this is the value. Okay, and here I'm saying x in a person is an object, so it will iterate through the object. Okay, I will show you the output, then through that output I will press F12 and show you. Okay, see, now so F12 and so see, this is my code. Okay, I'm here in my code and I put the breakpoint here. Okay, and I refresh. Okay, my breakpoint will hit here. See, the person is the object with properties age, first name and last name. Okay, now x is the first property. If I say F11, see, person x, see, person x means x is a, now x value is f name. You can see x is a f name, then it will retrieve me the f name. See, f name, you can see here. Then now it will last name. Okay, you can see next it will be the last name. Okay, so like this way it will display the output. Here you can see John Doe and 25. Okay, so in this case we use the for in loop. The purpose of a for in loop is to loop through the object properties. Okay, for in loop we use loop through the object properties. Always keep in mind that, okay, always keep in mind that the for in loop, for, and here you can say in, so x is one variable. Initially it is this property, then whenever it starts looping, then next, and then next, it will just loop the property and execute this and it will display the output. Okay, if I use the array, then for in loop will not help to me. Okay, so for in loop is basically used for the object. For in loop is basically used for the object. So for in loop is very important. In the future, the many cases we need to iterate through the type object type or collections at that time, you will require this foreign loop. Okay. Okay. Now gradually you will go in that and you know the what is the purpose of the foreign loop. Okay. For of loop statement. Okay. So the for of loop is statement is also for the objects. Okay, for the object, and generally rarely this for of loop is used. Okay, so I will show you how the for of loop is work. Okay, so here what is JavaScript for of statement loops through the value of iterable objects. Let you loop over the data structure that are iterable, such as array, string, node, list, and more for off loop. Okay, so as this is this this is for object, this for in for object. Now for off we can use the for off loop for array, for of array, string. Okay, so I'll show you okay how we use the for of loop. Here for of loop, in this for of loop, this is my array. Okay, and we iterate through the array. But but if you say for in here, okay, for in here, then we'll check the output. It gives me 0 1 2. Yes, it will give me the index of an array. When I use the for in, then it will give me the index, and if I say for off, it will give me the value of a array. So to iterate through the array string, we require the for off loop. Okay, so here also to iterate through the string, we'll so you see JavaScript is a string, and using the for of loop, we can iterate through the each string character. We iterate through the each string character and we display the output here. Okay, so this is about the for loop, for loop with having different categories. Okay, so now I will show you one example. Okay, I'll give you one example. I want here I want to what I want to do. I want to display I want to display the table using the for loop. I want to display the table. So my table will like this. Okay, my table will like this table. Okay, and it will automatically. I will say I have the text field here, text box here. I have text box. I say 4 and 4. So what happened? It will create the 4 rows and 4 columns. If I say 5 rows, 5 columns, it will create the 5 rows and 5 columns, and it insert 1, 2, 3, 4. Here 4, 5, 6, 7. So how you can achieve this? How you can achieve this? I will show you. How we can do this. Okay. So what I do, we need to dynamically create the table. Here in this case, we need to dynamically create the table. As I have earlier told you that means whenever we create any table or anything, so what we need to do, we need to define here table, means we need to define the HTML here, and after that we write the code in that. Okay, so what I do here, I'll say table, then id equal to, I'll say my table. I close my table tag. Okay, I have created table, but in this table I want to dynamically add the rows and column. Okay, so how I can add this? My script tag is here, so I will go into the Google. I'm not that much smart to directly I know the all the syntax. Okay, I will miss somewhere. Okay, so I just earlier also we have I take the reference from somewhere. Insert row method. Many times in earlier session also we have explored this method. I take this table. I say how to dynamically create the table, and I got say dynamically create the table, and I just explore few blocks and I got this W3 block. I go here and I check the code. Okay, table. My table is ready. Now I say row and I go here and try it yourself. Okay, this is very important how you can take the reference of a Google and how you can achieve your functionality. Here it doing it adding here sales here. Okay, so what I want to achieve, I want to achieve the functionality which will create the uh, which will create the number of rows and column which I will pass. Okay, so I just copy this my function. Okay, or I directly copy this from button to script, go here. Okay, and where is my script tag? Yeah, put it here, control V. Now here my table is there. I add one button here. So button I just make it, name it as generate. Okay, generate table. But here what I'm doing, okay, document is there, then I will say where I want to put a row number. Okay, how many row numbers you want to pass? I will say three row number. Okay, and how many where column I say four column. Okay, now table is there. Okay, I will check that what this code is doing. So I know this table, it will create the table, then it will insert the row at a zero index position, means the first row. Okay, it will insert the first row, then in that row it will insert the cell. Okay, so earlier also I explained you this is okay, it will add tr tag. In my HTML it will put the td, this one put the td. Okay, so this is the first td, this is second td, and this will put the HTML in that cells. Okay, so now here, now how we can achieve this? But what I want to do, I want to display three rows and four columns. I will not copy paste copy paste copy paste three times and put the columns in four times, cells in four times. No. So how I can achieve here? I know that I want to iterate. Now I need to loop. I need to loop for three times, and for column I need to loop for four times. So what I do, I just go here and say for. Okay, I'll say for. Now in for loop, you know that first statement, the purpose of a first statement, execute only one. So what I do, I take one variable 0, then semicolon, statement second. In statement second, I check the condition. What condition I need to check? I need to check that a row number. Here I require the three rows. So what I do here, so I will, what I should, I less than, okay, say row number. Okay, say row number, give them a space, less than. See, if I will say less than, if I will say less than, then it will execute only two rows. If I say less than or equal to, then it will, sorry, syntax is like this. No, earlier it was correct. Okay, less than or equal to means uh, if there is a 3 and initially 0, sorry, this is correct. Earlier it was correct. Okay, I will explain you. I plus plus, and I increment my count. Okay, I increment the I count. If I value is less than this 3, then it will stop the, sorry, if I value is equal to or greater than this 3, then this condition will be false, and it will came out of my loop. Okay, now here, now what I said, I want to create the row. So I will just copy this row. Okay, I just copy this row. Okay, I just copy this row. I will just comment this section, I just copied it from W3 school for reference. Okay, so I save this and just to check what is the your output. We pass the row 3. Okay, I go here, so how systematically way we do the development. Okay, now I refresh it. Okay, now here is a breakpoint is there. When I say generate, here my breakpoint will hit here. A row, we say 3 rows, then I press F10, 3 rows are there, then my document table, then here a row I is value 0, here I value 0. This I0 execute only once, then check the condition. Row number is 3, I value is 0. This condition satisfied, it will go inside the row and insert one row. Again it will go up, then plus plus, see I plus plus. Now I value initially it was 0. Now it will say it increments here. Now I value is increment. How I debug? I press F10. Keep pressing F10. Then it will move to next. Check the condition. I is 1, row number is 3. Again I insert the row. We are not able to see row here in screen. Why? Because there is no style attached to my row. Okay. So now if I go in element and table body, here you can see 1, 2, 3 rows are added. If I say border, border, bottom border is border. Oh, I need to border solid some this border. Let me what I do as this is not showing here, but HTML is generated here. Why it's not showing? Because style is not there, CSS is not there. So what I do, I will put one style. I will go here somewhere and I say table CSS. Okay, I'll put one simple CSS there. Always I used to take a reference of I used to take a reference of the Google page. Okay, now where is the head section? Here you can put the style and close this, and you can add your style here. Okay, I put my style here and save this. After saving this, I will go here and refresh. Okay, and take it in a separate tab. I refresh it. I source. Okay, and the table here. So whenever let me check what you the table is generating here. Space is getting added here. See here, TRs are getting added here. So TR size and width is too short because there is no content, but my TRs are generating there. Okay, my TRs are generating there. And what I'm doing now, I will put here uh, this table. I put this button section above the table. Okay. So here you can see they are generating here. TRs are generating here, but what happening? Uh, we have attached to CSS for that table also, table head and work solid. Okay, you can see here rows are generating here. See, rows are generating. It gives table head TD. There is only one TD. Okay, that's why it's not giving me the separate cells here, but it will display afterwards. Okay, so I just added the table head and th. Okay, and you see in the HTML our TRs are generating. Okay, now what I'm doing now, just we have generated rows, just generated rows. If I click here, it just add the row. There is no TD, that's why we cannot see the cell sections there. Now, next thing is now these things. What it's doing now? Here, what we did, we just set I is a 0, I is a 0, row is a 3, and I plus plus. If condition fell, it come out of this. If condition true, then it will keep adding a row at a first row. Okay, and keep the adding at the row at the first row index, and then again I plus plus and execute. Okay, this process usually continue, and once this condition fail, it jump out of this code. Okay, so you know this now. Now thing is that now I want to add the cell in that. How I can add the cell? So cell, I just copy this. I don't know the syntax. I refer to the copy and paste. This is my row and this is my cell. I make it as a cell. I'm not saying cell one. Now it will add cell, insert cell 0, insert cell 0. Okay, I just keep as it is. and save this and refresh it. Generate. You can see cells are creating here. Now cells are added here and cells are creating. Okay, now cells are generated here, but my expectation, what kind of table I want, I'm saying column needs to be 4. Columns needs to be 4. Insert row, just put the tr, and insert cell, just put the single td over there. Okay, if you go here in the body, you can see, sorry, table T body, here you can see TR and single TD. Every TR having single TD. But my expectation is I want 4 TD there. So again I need to loop in that. So how I can loop? Let's say for here, then column equal to 0, here, sorry, mistake I'm doing, J. Okay. So before that, I have not initialized this ing. I initialize this variable where I j, okay, here at the top, j is equal to 0. Okay, I'll say j needs to be less than column number. Here I say call number. Here I say call number, semicolon, and I say j plus plus. Okay, now this is my another loop, and in that loop I put the cell code. Okay, now I put the cell code. Now here it's insert the cells, keep inserting cell, but here I put the 0th position cell. Row is the same. See, now I here I say check. Let me check what is the output. If I go here, refresh it, see, now it will adding 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4 cell, 1 2 3 4 cell. If you can see, now it's working for me. Table 1 2 3 4 cells. Okay, now I'm on the right track. Okay, I know how to execute it. Now I'll just explain you how it will work. Okay, so here this is my table, this is my row. Initially I say insert row, this is your position. You know how the rows are added. Now once row will get added means initially what happened, I just have plain table. This is a table here. Okay, this is a table, consider this is a table. Okay, what I say, for row, then it will add one row without cell, a row added, then it come here. Okay, then it check that j is a 0 and column number is 4. Okay, now it's say 0, then I say row insert cell. Insert cell means insert cell at the 0th position, because j is a 0, j value is 0, and now it will add 1. Okay, again cell added, again it will jump here. J plus plus means the j value become 1, because this is the index position is 0, index position is 0. So 0 1 2 3. Okay, 1 2 3. Okay, these are the index position. Now here what happening, here j now 1. The j1 means we are here. Okay, j1, it check the condition, 4 is less than, yes, less than 1, then here j value is 1, then it put one more cell, one more cell, and one more cell. Once this is j will become a j will become a 4, condition will not get satisfied, because 4 is less than 4, because number is a column number is a 4. Okay, and it will jump out of this loop. Okay, and okay, it jump out of this loop. After that, again this loop will execute. Okay, again I will, again you just keep in mind this structure. Okay, I just tell you. Okay, here what happening, here what happening, here what happening, I, this for loop is for row, this for loop is for column. Okay, initially it will add first row, then I use that row variable here in a second for loop. Okay, and Once it will add the first row, then it will check the column section. Okay, in column section it execute the column, it keep adding the columns. Once this condition fail, it come out of this, it directly jump here, and it will execute again, it will execute this condition. This for loop keep executing. Then next it will check increment, check the condition, it will add second row, then second row will add it, then we refer the second row here, then we put the adding cell in that second row. So like this way our table, gradually our table will get generate. Okay, now again I have explained here, again I go here and show you how it will work. Okay, refresh it, console, source, I put the breakpoint as usual. See, only 4-5 line code, but how useful is this? How it's working? Generate. Okay. Now my breakpoint hit here. Row number 3. I am saying I want 3 rows. I'm saying how many rows? 3 rows. And once the generate click, once the click this function, it will say initially I is 0, I plus plus. Then F11. So it check the condition. Okay. Then it insert. It insert the row. You can see here one row is added here. Again it will check the, it will move into the next loop for the adding the cell. Now here it will add the cell here in first row. Let's check that column number is 4 and j value is 0. Now j will increment, now j value become a 1, column is a 4. Again it will insert the second row here, second cell at the index position 1. You can see second cell added here. Again here, again third cell. Okay, means 3 cells added. Again it check the condition 4 3. Again it will add 4 cells. Now see here 4 4, condition fail, condition fail, it jump out of this for loop. Okay, now see, now it jump out of and again executing outer for loop. Again in for loop check row 3, I is 0. Again here it create the row, new row. Now new row started, you can see space added, new row. Again same process will execute. Now this condition will fail once we added the 3 rows. Again next row will added, then it stop the execution. Okay, then it now it will come out of the code. Okay, our execution has been stopped. Okay, again I click, then again it will add new rows. Okay, again it will put the new row that column. So like this way we generate the table. Now what I'm saying, I want to print 0 1 2 3 in that. Okay, so you know how to insert the rows, but that's so row, how we insert the value. Say cell inner html. If I say cell dot inner html, equal to, I'd say column. Okay, I just put the column here for you, just okay, and refresh it and okay, so I remove the breakpoint. See, generate column, it put the column, but here what you want to insert, you want to give the numbering. Okay, how you will give the numbering? If I will say j here, if I say j here, see the numbering here, refresh 0 1 2 3 0 1 2 3 0 1 2 3, but I want 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Then how you will do that? What I do? So what I do here, hmm, 0 1 2 3 0 1 2 3, then it will give me the 4 here. Okay, so here I, uh, what I can do, I take the third variable here, third variable. See, this condition execute once, this condition execute, this thing execute every time. So in that, what I do, I will say we'll add one more expression here. Okay, I take another variable, say k. Okay, I take another variable k. and I'm saying k equal to j. Okay. Now here 1, 2, 3 j. Okay, j value become just a moment. Sorry. I say k plus plus and here k equal to j. Let me check. Let me check. I'm just applying my logic here. What will be the output? Sorry, here I have given a semicolon. Comma needs to be there. 0 1 2 3 0 1 2 3 0 1 2 3 is there. Sorry, here I need to say k. Let me check how it will work. 555 undefined, 555 undefined, something different output. Why there is a 5? J, C, J plus plus, then it will display 5. Now, what I need to say here, k, what logic we can use here, k, beta, here and j, then k. I'm just randomly put undefined k, k not using here, k is here, k value is not declared. You can here also you can say k is equal to 0. Okay, now I'm just randomly doing I'm taking column j is here, j maximum j. So k is here, k came from here and here. Then I set j value to k. K printed there. 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Just wait, I have implemented earlier. K plus plus k plus plus. So guys, k plus plus here what logic we can apply? K I is equal to I plus plus j plus plus j will be here printed. Final j value j k here I'll say k plus plus. 0 1 2 3 I put here. Okay, just to check, just to check what output 5000 and then 555 there. Okay, 5. If I say k plus plus here, for column increment, third variable k logic k plus plus k plus plus j there. Uh, Cell insert cell. Interesting. Okay. I just say here k j 1 2 3 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 5 6 7 8. 4 2 3 4 5 0 1 2 3. See guys, what you do, simply have implemented how I was implemented k plus plus j plus plus. I say k plus plus here. Oh right. K plus plus. Okay, k plus plus I will not put here, and I will go here and refresh. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Right? See, like this way we just print 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Okay, so it depends on, if I say here row 10 cells 30, so we'll see the output. What will be the output? Refresh. See, 0 1 2 3 4 5 6, it will display all the number here. Okay, so I just what I did, I just put here take one variable k and say k plus plus. I set here initially k as a 0, or you can set here k as a 0 k plus plus. Now once we set the k value as a k as a 0, sorry 0, then it will keep incrementing 1 2 3, because it will get increment, and I'm not going to set it again, because this condition execute only once. Okay, it will not execute again and again. Then k will be incrementing again and again, and it will keep increase. The scope of a k, the scope of a k I have defined here globally. Scope of a k is globally, that's why the k remain hold his value even though we come here executing in this loop as well. Okay, that's why the k values remain as it is and it increment. Okay, now You understand that how we have display the number table 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, so now today what you are going to do, so I'm giving you the assignment, what assignment you want to implement. Go here, Excel. Now I have you need to display the table like this. Okay, you need to take the input from a user will put some input here. User will say, say number of rows. Okay, and here user will say, sorry, here user will say number of a column. Okay, now see, if you enter display number say 34 and columns you say 12 columns. Okay, it will generate the table with the 34 rows and 12 columns. Okay, after that numbering should be in this format: 1 2 3 4. Okay, like this way, then 9 10 11. Okay, so numbering should be in this format: 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Okay, after that what you are going to do, you are going to put here one button. Here's one button. Okay, so this button name will be reverse. Okay, see, once I click, this string will get reverse. This, sorry, this all element get reverse, means 8 will be here, then 7 will be here, 6 will be here. All the elements are going to reverse. So how you will implement this? You need to use the array concept. You need to read this element. Once I click here, you need to read this row. You read this row. Okay, and after reading this row you need to reverse the content, reverse the array, and again put in this row. This assignment you need to implement. This assignment for the day. Here I have just put here numbering from bottom. You need to start from here. 1 2 3 means you need to put a new row. You need to put a new row at this position. Here. What I'm doing here, I'm just to put the new row at the top. But you need to put the new rows at the top bottom, because what happening here, I said 0. Insert rows 0. If I here I need, if I just say I here, sorry, then it will work fine. See, 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, it will. Okay, so in this way I have implemented this, but you, in your case, you need to implement this. Take the capture the number, take the value from these two text fields. Okay, and here is the button. It will say generate table. Okay, this is the button. It will say generate table. Once I click on this button, it will generate the table. Okay, it will generate this table, and here you have reverse button. Once you click that, this row will be reversed. This row will be reversed. This assignment you need to implement today. Okay, so we stop here. Okay, as of now, any question, guys? Any question, any query? You understand, so how we can use the for loop. Okay, actually this kind of a table or this kind of HTML, dynamically you need to generate. Many cases you need to dynamically generate this kind of uh, HTML. Okay, any question as of now? Pankaj, do you have any question? Hello, you there, Pankaj?